Yo, what is good, my fart gang family? Y'all, I just did this video. I got halfway through it, and then boom, somebody calls me. I hate when that shit happens. So, let me just get back into this really quick and let y'all know. Hold on. Alright, y'all. I just had to get myself together real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, alright. I was gonna tell you guys. Okay, this is when I was 17, right? My mom. My mom and I used to do a lot of traveling together. We ended up in the worst neighborhoods, in the worst cities, you know what I'm saying? So when I was 17, my mom actually wanted to take a vacation. I was still in school. She wanted to take me to New York, and we was gonna go visit some friends and stuff, and then just chill, just do what people do when they're on vacation. Only I wasn't in such a good paradise. So we ended up going and told her friends that we was coming up and she was going to come and show me around because she wanted me to move there. And I wanted to go to school here where I'm at, and she wanted me to go to New York. So I decided to go up there when I was closer to graduating because I wanted to move. So we go up there and we fly out early in the fucking morning, and we get there, we get to New York, and her friend shows up, and we either took a cab or we got a rental car. I don't remember. I thought it was a rental car. I believe it might have been. No. We took a cab this time, I think. Then later on we got a rental car. So, blah, 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 blah. I was stupid as fuck. So, okay. We get to the apartment. We in this nice suburb area, though, and I didn't always live in a nice suburb area. Like, I was in a really nasty part of town sometimes. So, I liked this place because it was kind of nice, and there was a lot of nice white people. People were so not friendly, but they were just like, they were just being all quiet. And then there was like nobody passed out the door, so you don't have to worry about people being passed out the door. You don't have to worry about waiting to get into the building. It's nice when freezing cold, and I couldn't get in the building because some drunk or some crackhead was fucking high. So we get to the apartment. I pass out because I'm fucking tired as fuck. I was up all day, and then it's time changing by a little bit. So yeah, that still fucks me up. And I slept and slept and slept and slept. And they're like, yo, you still alive in there? And I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm still alive. So, okay. So, I woke up, did what I did, ate my food, whatever. We went out, we just went shopping and stuff. We looking around, just going around, just doing shit, regular shit. And the weird thing was my mom had no idea. I had no idea. And her friend, one of the friends was a guy. We stayed at his place. Nothing was going on between them and weird shit. But it was kind of weird because we was there invited. And then, like, we sitting there, I was sitting there doing something on the couch. I think I was watching TV or something. And it was like 8 p.m. or so, and it was a blizzard outside. Like, it was snowing outside. It was freezing, too. It gets freezing, and, like, I'm tall as fuck. Like, I'm, like, 6 feet tall, y'all. So, when I go outside in a blizzard in New York winter, this shit comes up to my fucking kneecaps, my waist, all right? I'm not lying to y'all. So, there's a knock on the door. It's like, and we're like, what? And he looking at us like, what the fuck is that, So we like, who is it? And then they say it, but we can't hear him through the door. So, that's what it sounded like. And then we're like, okay, we don't know who the fuck it is. So, like, it's a lady. So we thought it was like an evening nurse or something or some shit, So it wasn't no evening nurse, none of that. And so he's like, open the door. And this fucking little fucking redheaded bitch, white bitch, comes walking in. And she just like helps herself to the fucking pizza and shit. And we like, bitch, what you doing? Like, I'm about to take this redheaded bitch and drag her the fuck out of here and beat her ass on fucking steps. So instead, I was like, let me be nice, girl. You know what I'm saying? Let me be nice and just act like, act appropriate. I don't want to scare nobody. So, um, she's being mad fucking weird, you guys. Like, mad fucking weird. And we're like, what the fuck? So she's like sitting there fucking acting like the house is hers, acting like everything is hers, and we just like guests there. I don't live here, I'm a guest here. I was invited here, bitch. Like, I don't know where the fuck you came from, I don't know who the fuck you are, but you need to check yourself, bitch, before I fuck you up. So we're just sitting there. This girl comes walking her, and she's an old lady too. She's like fucking 40, something like that. I don't know, fucking know what she's. And then the guy, my mom's friend, is very unhappy with this. He's like, what the fuck? And he tells her, like, you can't be here. Like, I did not invite you here. You're not supposed to be over here. You need to go home. You need to leave. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? So my mom looks at me and kind of gives me that weird look, like, what the fuck? And then I'm already starting to feel my blood boiling at this point. Like, I go from 0 to 100 real fast. If you fucking piss me off, I'm gonna go fucking crazy. That's just the way I am. That's my nature. I don't fucking play with people. I will fuck you up. So she's like, oh, who are they? And he starts yelling at her, screaming at her. We go in the other room. We start packing our shit. And I'm like, I ain't sticking around for this bullshit. I don't know what these people are about. I don't fucking know them. I told my mom, pack your shit. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't care where we go. We're gonna go. We out. So she's like, all right. So we start packing our shit up. This fucking bitch comes to the door. And she's like, opens the door. I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. And I slam the door in her face. I'm like, fuck out of here, bitch. And then she's like, starts crying. And she goes and runs to him. And I'm like, I was like, hell no. I ain't about this shit. I ain't come all the way the fuck up here for this bullshit. I'm fucking leaving, packing my shit, I'm getting the fuck out of here and walking my ass down a goddamn street in a fucking blizzard. It's up to my fucking waist. I don't care. I ain't about no drama. I ain't doing this shit. Not today, motherfucker. So she's like screaming at the top of her lungs and they're going fucking crazy, making a fucking scene. Everybody could hear us from the fucking up the floors and everything. And I'm just mad at this point. And I'm only 17, y'all. Like, I'm only 17. I'm still a fucking kid. And this is an old bitch. This is a fucking old bitch coming in here and acting all fucking crazy and shit. So he's yelling and he's like telling her, you need to fucking leave. I got company. This is my friends. I'm trying to fucking chill with my friends, blah, 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 blah. And then he tells her, get out. And she refuses to leave. He's like, I'm calling the police. So we're out. I didn't think twice. I just pushed my mom out the door. I'm out the door. I'm like, this bitch acts crazy. I'm fucking her up. I'm gonna fucking beat her ass. So we just start walking down the damn street. It's fucking blizzard outside in the middle of the fucking night. We didn't know where the fuck we was gonna go. So he ended up calling one of the cell phones. We ended up coming back to the apartment. And he said, I really apologize, you guys. Like, I'm so sorry that happened. She was an ex-girlfriend. It's crazy. What I'm about to say right now, please, if you have mental illness, I do too, but please do not take this the wrong way. Do not take it like I'm being disrespectful. She was bipolar. I'm medicated. She did not have her medication. Like, she had it, but she didn't take it. She was like just doing this fucking crazy shit. And she was not trying to help herself. She was not trying to get no help. And I'm just like, yo, this bitch is fucking crazy. She needs to be on medication because I'm a crazy bitch too if I'm not medicated. So I don't have like mental illness like that, but I do suffer from like anxiety and depression and shit like that, she's like just going crazy. And then he explained to me that the lady was not even his ex, she was a nurse. She helped him and came by his house to give him like insulin and stuff because he was like diabetic and shit. He needed help. And she would do that. They assigned her to there and then they kind of had an affair. She came to that apartment he was at and she like co-signed for shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that she was going to leave her husband. She was going to stay with him and then she lied. And then he wanted to move on from that because she was stuck on this fucking Italian motherfucker that was a cop. Like he was some type of cop or something. And so she was like off and on in his life. When I moved up there, she like kept coming by, like knocking. I'm like I've been through this already. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm like, you want her to come in? She can come in, I don't care. And I'm just sitting there cooking my dinner and stuff, and then he's like, no, no, go away. I'm calling the police. And you know, he like told her he's gonna call her husband. And another time she came through with a fucking big ass butcher knife, and she fucking stabbed his table up and made a brand new fucking table, a mahogany fucking big ass, nice ass table. She stabbed the shit up and fucked the table all up and was kind of kill him. So he said he called her husband, and her husband said, call the police now. And he's a police officer. So he called the police. She takes off and runs in her fucking car, right? She takes off in her Jeep and takes off and fucking zooms away to get away from the police. And the police were coming. And she fucking tried to kill herself. She tried to run off of the fucking dock, like into the water. She tried to drive her car into the water and try to kill herself, like try to hit something. She hit the fucking dock thing where like the boats and stuff are. She hit that and fucked her car up. And they took her to the fucking third floor of the psych ward at the hospital, and they had to evaluate her, and they kept her, and then they had to get her on a medication. She still wouldn't take her medication. We ran into her one time. She was with another guy, cheating on her husband again. And we seen her at the store, and I'm sitting out there, and I'm like looking down, and she walks up to him, and she's like, hey. And she hit him, and I'm like, touched his shoulder, and I'm like, you know, I'm like, I give her that death stare, like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. But I was looking at her like, get the fuck out of here. You know, bitch, you fucking crazy. Get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking crazy redheaded fucking bitch, and I'll fuck you up. So she fucking goes in there with the dude. They hold hands and shit. I'm like, fucking whore. You nasty little whore bag. You know what I'm saying? So she never will leave her husband, though. You know, I mean, I don't know what her deal was. I don't know why she wouldn't take her medication, because she was always fucked up when she didn't take her medication. So then this last time, guys, she's not medicated. She was diabetic. We get this phone call, and he tells me, he gets real quiet, but, you know, I was very respectful at this point. Like, I never really had words with her other than the time I shut the door in her face, like, get the fuck out of my face, because she's being disrespectful. She overdosed. She OD'd on insulin, y'all. She died. She killed herself. She committed suicide on purpose because of her mental illness and because she would not take her medication, and she was just sick. And nobody could help her but her. You know what I mean? They tried to help her, but she would not take her medication. So she died. And then it was in the paper and everything. We seen it. And one of the other nurses came and told him. Them nurses was hoes, though. Them bitches was trying to fuck all the time. Like, they be coming up in the apartment. They be trying to fuck him all the time. And he was an old man. Like, they was hoes. I'm telling you. They wouldn't wear no panties under their scrubs and shit. They were nasty. And, they was just, you know, they were thirsty bitches, because they knew he was, like, doing, like, music shit and all that. Like, they knew he was all into that other shit, you know what I'm saying? And they knew that he had some type of money, so they were always, like flies on shit trying to fuck around, you know? And, I told him, you know, you want to go to the funeral? I'm not going, you know, in my mind, I'm not going, because he's like, nah. He's like, because I had an affair with her, and she was married, and her husband knows, and her husband called him a fucking N-word, you know, and told him he was going to kill him. So that's why he broke it off with her. So the whole point of the story is, moral of the story is, if you guys have any type of mental illness, or you know somebody that does, please take it very serious. Have them take the medications. You need to take your medications. It's best for your health. If you have a mental illness, if you suffer from anything, such as bipolar, like this lady did, God rest her soul. Sorry about that. I really feel bad, but shit happens, you know? So, alright, guys. Please, don't take shit lightly. It's very serious. Okay? I had some crazy shit happen. I know crazy shit that happened to people. Fucked up shit. I could talk about so many things. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias, linked in the description below. Hit the bell for future notifications, uploads from my channel. And let's make it to 5,000 subscribers so I could do this giveaway. DM me for any other information that I do not put out there, so you guys can know about that, okay? I love you guys so much. Bye, Faults Gang.